I'm ready to give up. I feel so unappreciated. My videos just won't get any views on YouTube. I can't find my money. I can't pay my bills. My car just got repoed. Nobody believe in me. When is it my turn? I'm ready to give up. I get it, man. I get it. I really do. Sometimes you get to a point in your life where it's just too much. Like, you don't want to keep doing this. You don't want to continue. If anybody understands that, it's me, Terry Warfield. Hope you're having a good day today, man. This is your first time on my channel. Welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, make sure you drop a hashtag up in here. So to go back, I get it. Like, if anybody tells you that they don't go through challenging situations, they're lying to you. We all do. We all go through situations that make us feel inadequate, that make us question what it is that we're doing, and make us question ourselves, and makes us question the people around us, and ultimately makes you want to quit. Want to know how I know? Because I still go through it, and so do you. We all go through it, man. And everybody's situation is different. I've said this in previous videos. We all cope differently, but one thing is constant among all of us, and that's the choice that we have, whether we're gonna quit or whether we are going to endure. And that's what this video is all about: enduring. It's easy for somebody from the outside looking in to tell you when they're not going through what you're going through, that things are gonna be okay. It's always easy for somebody to do that, ain't it? And that's the first thing people always say. And while I appreciate that, I don't want to hear it, because you're not going through what I'm going through, just like I'm not going through what you're going through. So don't tell me things are gonna be okay if you're not in my shoes. But this is one thing about me. I've taught myself how to endure. I've taught myself strength from the situations I've been in. Like I said, I've been in a lot of, in my opinion, traumatic situations that were, you know, for the next person, they may not be traumatic, but for me, they were, and vice versa. What you're going through might not be traumatic to me. But those situations I have been in, I had to make a choice. It's either one of three things. I can quit, I can commit suicide and ultimately quit, or I can endure. Now, I'm gonna tell you guys something. And this is something that a lot of people don't know. My mother committed suicide when I was younger. And it was honestly, looking back at it, it was the most selfish thing that anybody can do, because you are taking so much away from yourself and taking away from the people around you. So fortunately, I have been in situations where I thought about suicide, and I'm happy to say that I made it through it. It wasn't easy, and it's been more than one time. So I'm saying that to say this, man. For me, suicide is not an option. For you, suicide is not an option. Now let's talk about quitting. Now let's just say that you've been working on something for a month, years, okay? Something that's precious to you, something that you really want. You want to be successful, whatever it is. You've been training for a competition, whatever. What if right before you were about to win, what if right before you was about to be successful, you quit? And you were that close. You were that close and you quit. The thing here is, you would never know you were that close if you stopped trying. Is anybody listening to me? You would not know how close you are if you quit, which is why you shouldn't. Which leaves you with one choice, and that's to endure. Because that's the only logical choice that you have. If you want something, things are gonna be difficult. You're gonna wanna quit. You're gonna feel underappreciated. You're gonna feel undervalued. We all go through the same things, but the only choice you have is to endure, because that's how you succeed. That's how you find strength. That's how you get stronger, is by sticking with the stuff that you are doing already, even when it gets difficult. Now, let me tell you three things that I always remind myself of when things get hard. Number one, things aren't that bad. If you don't believe me, go downtown to whatever city it is you stay in and look at all the people sleeping under bridges and sleeping on the streets. Are you doing that? Did you wake up this morning? Did you eat today? Things are not as bad as you think they are. Number two, it's always somebody in a worse situation than you are. Trust me. Number three, I put in perspective how many people I've lost over the years, who have been murdered, who've lost their lives to sickness or whatever it might be. And it's a privilege to wake up every morning and still go through these struggles, because they can't. So every time I think I'm getting weak or weary, I remind myself that, yo, XYZ can't do this, because they're not here anymore. And that's how I keep myself focused. That's how I keep myself grounded. Number four, I got too much to live for. Even when I felt like I didn't have anything to live for, I learned that I have everything to live for. Lastly, I want to tell you guys how I started making these motovlogs. When I got my new camera and computer and all that stuff, it wasn't like I just sat down like, oh my God, I'm about to make motivational vlogs. No, it kind of just happened. I started creating powerful messages, just started kind of seeping out of my pores and in the videos, and that's where we are now. I honestly feel like I've been through a lot of stuff in my life, as you probably have too. But I'm to a point where I'm comfortable enough to talk about the things that I've experienced, the things that I've learned, and if I can help at least one person by any of these lessons or messages that I can give to people, then I feel like as a creator, as a person, I've done my job. And ultimately, anybody around me will tell you I love helping people. I'm all about like uplifting people, uplifting myself, motivating people and things like that. So that's why I do these motovlogs. I will continue to do them whether one person likes them. Bug just tried to kill me. Whether one person likes them, whether a million people like them, I will continue to do these motovlogs. You guys have my word. So if you like the video, the only way I can grow this channel, which, you know, I do want to grow the channel, is with your help. So if you enjoyed it, make sure you drop a like, drop a comment, share it for other people. I can only grow with your help. And on top of that, keeps the lights on, feeds the babies, it's good for the channel. Check out some of my new videos. I got more stuff coming. And stay strong, man. Peace and chicken grease. That's all I got for you today. Terry Warfield.